welcome to the French Crochetist channel. So today I'm going to show you how I made this beautiful yoga mat bag, and we talk about obviously the base made of double crochets, then the main body composed of two different kind of stitches and two different kind of rows, and at the end we will look at the edging composed of 4 different rounds. So I'm going to be using Lion brand yarn called Ombre Pure, and mostly made of pinks and blues. So it's very soft, it's 100% acrylic and really easy to work with. This is a worsted weight yarn, so it's number 4, and we'll be using a hook that's 5.5 millimeters. Here you can see the number 9, that's for the Japanese size, and we also need scissors. So we're going to start with a slip knot, and we will be chaining 4. So if you're more comfortable with 3 chains or 5 chains, that's really up to you. We're going to make a magic ring. That means that later on you can definitely tighten the hole in the middle of the magic ring if needed. Chain 1, 2, 3 and 4, and join with a slip stitch and chain 1 and 2. Now we're going to make 10 double crochets inside the magic ring. So yarn over, insert the hook, pull up a loop, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert the hook, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops, pull through 2 loops, and we continue until we have 10 double crochets. So we don't count the first chains, okay? So here we speed it up. Don't hesitate to jump chapters if you already know how to do this part, obviously. And we're going to close this first round with a slip stitch, and chain 1 only. Now in round 2 we will make 2 double crochets in every single stitch. So at the end of the round we should have 20 stitches, okay? So 2 double crochet in the first stitch, 2 double crochet in the second stitch, etc., etc., until we have 20 double crochets. And again, we don't count the very first chain at the beginning of the round. So let's speed it up until the end of the round. And as usual, at the end of the round, we will join at the very first double crochet with a slip stitch. So now, for the round number 3, we will just do a double crochet in the first stitch, 2 double crochet in the second one, and we just repeat 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, and we continue until the end of the round. 1 double crochet in the first stitch, and we go to the next one, 1 double crochet, and in the same stitch a second double crochet. That means that for this round you should have at the end 30 double crochets. So let's speed things up until the end of the round, and we continue like this, and again close with a slip stitch at the end of the round with the very first double crochet. Don't forget that you can jump from one round to the other one. I will be marking every single round, so you can jump from the first round to the second round to the third round, etc., etc. So let's go at the end of this round and join with a slip stitch with the very first double crochet and chain one again. Round 4, we do 1 double crochet in the first stitch, 1 double crochet in the second stitch, 2 double crochet in the third stitch, and repeat. 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets until the end of the round. That means that at the end of the 4th round you should have 40 stitches, 40 double crochets. And let's speed it up. Now let's slip stitch at the very first double crochet and chain 1. For the next round, we start with 2 double crochet in the first stitch, 1 double crochet in the next one, 1 double crochet in the next one, and 1 double crochet in the next one. Repeat. 2 double crochet in the first stitch and 1 double crochet in the next 3 stitches until the 2 last stitches before the end. You will have to make 2 double crochets in the very last 2 stitches. That means that at the end of this round you should have 52 stitches, 52 double crochets. Let's speed things up. So here we have our 2 last stitches, and we'll make 2 double crochets in the first one, and again 2 double crochets in the next one, and we will finish this round with a slip stitch at the very first double crochet, and we will chain 1. Now we make 1 double crochet in the back loop of every single stitch. 1 double crochet in the back loop, as you can see here. Here is the back loop. And let's make our first double crochet, and only one double crochet in each stitch. So again, in this round you should have 52 double crochets. The only difference would be that they will all be in the back loop. Let's speed things up. And at the end of the round, let's slip stitch and the very first double crochet, and this time we'll be chaining 2 instead of 1 and make a double crochet, like normal double crochet, in every single stitch. So we'll keep having 52 stitches from now on. As you could see earlier, I turned my work, so from now on I will be facing the right side of the yoga mat bag. That's up to you if you want to turn your work already or if you want to wait a bit later. So here at the end of the round and at the end of the base of our work, we'll make another slip stitch and chain 4 to prepare for the main body and the new stitches. So we start with a triple crochet in the next stitch, and we will do twisted stitches. So we need to skip the next stitch and do a triple crochet in the next one, then make another triple crochet, but we'll have to go back to the stitch we skipped. So you saw me, I yarn over one more time, so it's easier actually to grab the thread directly and make our triple crochet from the previous stitch, and that way we have our twisted stitch. So again, we'll make another triple crochet, we skip the next stitch, and we'll make a second triple crochet behind the one we just made in the previous stitch. You see? So I yarn over a third time so we can grab the thread easily later. So we go to the previous stitch here, insert the hook, grab the thread, pull up a loop. We have 4 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over, pull through 2 loops. And we have our twisted stitch. And we will continue all around like this, making twisted stitches. So here, let me speed it up, and at the end of the round, once we have all our twisted stitches made, we will insert the hook at the top of the chains of the chain for earlier and make a slip stitch. And for the next round we only need to chain 1, and we'll only do modified single crochet, so it's a little bit different from the normal single crochet. So insert the hook here. The first one will be a normal single crochet, but the next single crochet we need to insert the hook in the last loop from our single crochet. Here it was a little bit too tight here, so I had to widen it a little bit, and then insert the hook in the next stitch. We have 3 loops on the hook, and we pull through all 3 loops. So here is our modified single crochet. Okay, and let's insert the hook in the very last loop, and then inside the stitch pull up a loop. We have 3 loops on the hook, and pull through the 3 loops. Again, insert the hook in the very last loop we just made, and then in the stitch pull up a loop and pull through the 3 loops. And we continue like this all around, and at the end of the round we just slip stitch and chain 4, and we continue to alternate twisted stitches and modified single crochet until we reach our desired length. You see, again, twisted stitches until we have the required length. It really depends on the length of your own yoga mat, obviously. So here you can see all the different colors from this yarn, and at the end we have to do a slip stitch at the end of, we end up the main body with the modified single crochet, and then slip stitch. Here we'll be chaining 3 to have the height of the double crochet plus 1 for a chain, because we will make double crochets. So we skip 1 stitch, make a double crochet here, and chain 1. Skip, make a double crochet, and chain 1. At the end of the row, we have to insert the hook at the second chain from the top, slip stitch, and chain 1. And for this round we'll make 2 single crochet, like normal single crochet, in every single space. Two single crochet in every single space until the very end of the round. And we close the round with a slip stitch at the very first single crochet, and we will chain 1, 2, and 3. For the round number 3 of the edge, here we will make a single crochet at the top of the double crochet from the previous round and chain 3 again. A single crochet at the top of the double crochet and chain 3. We are preparing spaces for the next round. So we end up with a chain 3, and we will slip stitch at the first single crochet, and we chain 1, and every single space we'll make some sort of a shell with, in each space, 1 single crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 triple crochet, and again 1 double crochet, and we finish the space with 1 single crochet, and we continue like this for every single space that we made in the previous round. 1 single crochet, 1 double, 1 triple, 1 double, 1 single. So let's speed things up. And at the end of the round, we just slip stitch inside the very first single crochet, and we can already cut the yarn. So here, slip stitch, cut the yarn, and fasten off. So here we finish the main body of our bag, and we only need to add the strap so we can carry our bag, and some sort of a cord to add for the closing at the top of the bag, here actually. So here for our strap, I chose to use these 2 triple crochets to start our strap, and I will make 5 single crochet for the width of this strap. And this is up to you if you want to make it wider or thinner. This is actually pretty simple here. Only use single crochet, the regular single crochet, and once I'm finished with the 5 single crochet on one side, I just chain 1, turn, and continue with 5 more single crochet until we reach our desired length. So again, this is up to you how long you want your strap. So here is our strap, and I will tie it up at the bottom of the bag, and still using the 2 triple crochets of the row. So I will be actually making 2 more rows of single crochets, but initially only 1 would be enough, I think. So here is the second row, and we can cut the yarn and fasten off. Finally, for the cord for the closing, I just made 100 chains basically, and 2 rows of single crochet. And here we have our yoga mat that we put into our bag. So actually I had to do that a couple of times before it stretched enough to make it easier to fit in. And we put the cord, we tighten up, and here we go. We have our beautiful yoga bag. And here is our final result. Really loving the color and the texture. Thank you for watching and don't hesitate to subscribe.